Hey guys, we are the local neighborhood experts. I'm Sharon. This is Kyle, and today we're here at Fahrenheit. Oh, say it?
Wow.
I don't know, I can't do that.
Guys, just so you know, it's a little behind the scenes. Every time we drove together, and she's like, "What's the name of this place?"
I don't know. The processing is so early in the morning, guys. Please forgive me. Fahrenheit Coffee Company, right?
We are at Fahrenheit Coffee Company.
Yes. So
in Brick,
New Jersey. And I already tried a sip of this, and this is like next level. And I know I say this every week, but this is so good, right?
You know what? You have every right to have a different reaction every time we walk in because this is a different coffee experience.
This is a flat white, and this is good coffee. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. And it's not sweet. It's very coffee.
It's coffee forward.
Coffee forward. Yeah, because sometimes places they make it a little bit too sweet. This is not. This is right. You have the different, and then as it goes down the palate, you can taste different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do.
Yeah, it just.
I do.
It's like different. I guess aspects of the palate is being touched. Right? That's the only thing I can think of. But it's true though. It's
Come to Fahrenheit Coffee Company and get your palate touched.
That just sounds so wrong, but it's so true.
It's so true. Though.
It's so true. Like, and you have to be a flat white. I don't know what it's like, but I'm just saying for me, this drink here.
It's when we walked in, Chris and Tom are slaying caffeine. Okay.
Yeah.
They are caffeine dealers right now. And they walked in, and within 45 seconds, they broke everything down.
Oh yeah.
They want to do espresso first, so they want to pull all their coffee. They can do a drip coffee if you want. Okay, you want to go traditional. Like if you want to order coffee, come here and get an Americano. Because I'm gonna go out on a limb. We haven't had a chance to talk to them about their beans. They're getting it from a great source.
Yeah.
They're grinding everything fresh.
Yes.
Like, Dom's there just pulling shots and creating everything, and it's a process. They told us get the flat white.
Yeah, because I was gonna get a regular coffee because you know me guys, and he said no, try the flat white. I'm glad he did tell me.
So right.
This is so good. Like I would again drive here for this.
Yeah.
This is not the kind of place that you want to hang out though, because there's only literally one table. But there's an outdoor space
Sorry,
though, yeah.
I was gonna say I gotta disagree with you there.
Okay.
Like if we're in here, yes, there's only one spot in here. There is some counter seating. If you want to put the little ones up there.
Yeah.
Outside they have beautiful brickwork. They got 3 benches. Looks like there could be more. They're doing landscaping right now. It's gonna be beautiful back there.
But you know what I mean by that? It's not your typical like coffee shop where you can sit down and hang out. I mean, this feels
atypical.
Yeah, this is not the typical one, but it's a good spot. And the way how it's, oh my gosh, when you go inside, it doesn't feel like a coffee shop. It feels like it was going to be something else, but they turned it into a coffee shop. There's nothing on the walls. It's very bare, but it's contemporary, clean lines. It almost reminds me of California Cove in the sense of the contemporary aspect and the clean lines of it.
Subway tile.
Yes.
The black benches, the nice woodwork table. Like very clean.
Yeah. So it's manner looking forward. So if you're in the people that have that luxury feel, that does feel like that.
Absolutely.
But it definitely is a takeout spot, and also like you said, it's seating outside. So you can tell it's going to be the quintessential hangout spot in the summer. This is what people are going to say, right? Let's hang out.
When we walked in here, it was mobbed.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute mob. First of all, we didn't know how to come in here, so let the local neighborhood experts guide you. The first door that you see when you pull into this plaza, okay, don't walk in that door. That's the salon door. You're gonna want to walk until you see the door that says Fahrenheit Coffee Company.
Oh yeah.
We were greeted by the nicest lady who was on the phone with her mom, and she was like, no, it's okay. So many people pass through here.
And it was,
and then we just opened up to a sea of humanity. We're like, oh my god, what is this place?
And also, it was a little bit, what's the right word? It was a little bit jarring a little bit because you walk in and there's a lot of things going on and you don't know. And as a person that's not you know, I'm not the most like, I just walk into the room and just command the room. You kind of feel a little bit timid. But then when they're so welcoming, they just say, oh no. Then they explained the menu. They told us what we could order and stuff. So it was, and they didn't know that we were doing this. So you can't say, oh, they think that we're podcasters or being nice to us. They didn't know who we were. And then they just very nice to us. And then we set up, and now obviously we know who we are. But they were very, very nice. So if you're coming in as a new person, you don't have to feel like overwhelmed. So that's my point. Right.
And we say it all the time, we do invite people to go try new places. You will feel welcome here.
Yeah.
Everybody online was like, they just get the flow.
Yes.
They know they're going to get a good drink.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, we're patiently waiting for delicious coffee.
And everybody was friendly because I said, you know, did you go yet? Did you go yet? Everyone said, yeah. And then it was nice. So it was.
We asked the lady, like, hey, what do you get here? And she's like, I get this.
Yeah.
The other thing too, Sharon said, if you don't like, if you do like sweet, if you want a sweeter cup of coffee, like, you want a flavor in it, they make, I'm so tempted to walk out of here with another coffee because they make all of their homemade syrups.
Yeah.
There's no BS in there.
Yeah.
They're sourcing everything. They have French toast syrup. No, Sharon, I know. I'm trying.
Oh my God, this place is really good. And it's so packed though.
It's what?
It's packed.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, people are like walking in and it's just, you know, for early Saturday, I mean, early morning, people are just walking in.
This is, you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say why.
Thank you.
Espresso is delicious.
Yeah.
Okay? The way to make that coffee is delicious. If you don't want an espresso machine in your house, you're buying coffee.
Right.
You're buying coffee if you want that experience. I would come here all day, every day. I like the fact that you said California Coal Company.
Yeah.
Just work there. I would work in a place like this if we had indoor seating. Plenty of indoor seating. Oh yeah, no, that's the real deal.
So I'm just breaking into the croissant that they gave us, and you say the name because I'm not going to say the name right.
The names are never right. They're never right. It's a chocolate croissant. It's a chocolate.
And when you break into it, like I just broke into it, you could see the chocolate in it. It's just.
I can't believe you mashed it up before you showed it to me on camera.
Oh, I know, I did. I destroyed it, but I wanted to show you the inside of it. I know. I'm sorry.
This comes from. So they get this from Nick and Sons in, he believes, Spring Lake. Okay, so like. Killer croissant. Absolutely killer. I think everything coming out of this place is, I mean, here, check this out. We gotta show, like, we gotta take a picture.
Yeah, we'll take a picture of it. I'll show you when I'm.
Of this chessboard.
Yeah, we're gonna do the chessboard, we're gonna take a picture of the seating, and then we'll probably take a picture of the, everywhere. So it's gonna be nice. But this is really good. Can you try this?
You wanna try this?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try it. A little piece.
Oh, this smells good.
It's a chocolate croissant.
I've never had a chocolate croissant before.
Really?
Never had a chocolate. I had a croissant, obviously, not living in a cave, but never had a chocolate one. You know what? I don't really taste the chocolate too much. It's a little.
You would be surprised. I've only seen them rolled up, like I've seen the videos. They only take 2 strips of chocolate and they roll it through the whole croissant. It's not supposed to be overpowering. It's supposed to just be like, hey, by the way, a little bit of chocolate.
Yeah, because it's a hint of it. I don't really taste like a really pronounced hint of chocolate. Do you?
No.
The croissant is definitely.
This is how it's.
Yeah, it's very flaky. It's nice. It's not. I mean, I have to say the places that we've gone to lately, the food options are not overly done.
No.
Because sometimes we go to these places and they kill it with sugar. And this is not. This is, you could taste the flavor, which is really hard. And it means that whoever made this is a skilled baker.
I actually like the taste. I'm gonna tell you something. I really don't get chocolate croissants, and I like chocolate.
Me too.
I like the taste of a croissant straight up.
Right.
I didn't know there's so much butter folded into there. All the layers of folded. Just the bread without the chocolate, just that croissant without the chocolate is delicious.
Yeah, it is.
And then pairing it, no, I forgot to tell them.
Oh.
Cold brew. Delicious homemade cold brew.
Yeah.
This is the most original flavor of cold brew I have ever tasted. Ever. It's very funky, super fresh. There's like said, there's a spice to it.
Yeah.
There's something in this bean. I can't wait to talk to them about where their beans come from, because this is great. I wonder how long they steep this for.
I don't know. I mean, it looks beautiful. It looks like a really rich cup of coffee. And you know what I'm saying? It's so funny how coffee has definitely elevated throughout the years. I remember when a coffee shop was just coffee. And now when you go, you're getting flat whites, you're getting cold brews. Like, there's so much to choose from now in the coffee culture that you have to, really like roll with it. You know?
That was the only way that I knew how to order coffee, was like milk, sugar,
Right.
light,
Right.
not, light, dark, sweet, not sweet. That's it. That's what I thought coffee
Right.
was. Until I found cold brew.
Yeah.
Until I found Joy for espresso. I never really, I thought espresso was like a dessert thing.
Yes.
You had espresso with anisette,
Right.
versus in the morning, you just have a delicious cup of coffee.
This is
I can't believe it. Yo, and the door just keeps open.
Yeah,
And it keeps
it's packed.
open.
It's packed.
Open. There's kids, there's dogs. You're welcome here.
Yeah.
It's recently opened, right?
Yeah.
It's open in early 2025.
And the dog thing, just like the dog thing. It's so cool.
Yeah.
So it's very dog friendly, kid friendly.
Everything. How many kids have we seen?
A lot. We've seen a lot
This
of
is the
kids.
most amount of children.
Yeah, usually people come in by themselves, not with their children. So it's like it's family friendly.
That's the thing. It would almost seem like Divvy Tree was more family friendly, and there wasn't a lot of kids there.
Right.
Here, it doesn't feel. It's inviting, but it doesn't feel like this is the place where your kids come. And yet there's a ton of kids here.
You know what happens? I think
And
what
that
it
cute little
is.
French bulldog was here.
Well, when my kids were young, like everything would be a thing to do. So this is a thing to do. Let's all get dressed. Let's go to the coffee shop. So that's the thing.
Okay.
So I think that's what making it a destination. And it's a little bit like a one-off. Like when you're running your chores for the day, you get your coffee and your croissant first, and then you're gonna go jump to something else.
You know what? It's a good point.
Yeah.
You come in here, you got the kids with you, and it's.
And then you shut them up a little bit and give them something to eat.
They have an Xbox.
I know.
Well, no, I wouldn't say you come here for something to eat, because you're just getting croissants. Right? What did they say? They had an everything croissant, a plain croissant. I don't know what the other word was, like zildjian
Yeah.
something, and then this chocolate one.
Listen, guys, I'm almost finished.
Wow.
I know. I drank a lot of it so far. This is really good.
You have to come by here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We almost passed. I think we didn't drive far enough down the road.
I thought it was across from Danino's.
Right.
I thought it was much earlier on Manilokin Road. This is across from the Manilokin Ale House. So you're driving here, and it seems like you're driving a little bit of a ways. Coffee experience at the end of your drive. Yes.
Yes.
I vote yes.
It is Fahrenheit in Brick, New Jersey.
Fahrenheit Coffee Company. Wow, look at you.
I know, right?
246 Manilokin Road in Brick. Keep bouncing back and forth.
Between the cold and
I don't know if I've spent a lot of time with you. I love cold brew. I'm starting to get.
I noticed. When we first started doing the show, Kyle and he were just cold brew, and then cold brew. Yes, seriously, now you're like, I'll try flat white.
I try flat white almost everywhere I go. Because, what are the beans like? Did you over scald the milk? Did you under scald it? Like, how are you going to pour it for us? How does it hold up?
Yeah.
It is delicious.
Yeah, it is. It's a great cup of coffee. You should really come and check it out. And I wouldn't say that. We wouldn't say that. We would just be like.
You mean we wouldn't just blatantly say come to everywhere that we've tried because we're biased and we've tried it? We would never do that.
We would just talk about it, but not like overemphasize it. But yeah, this is definitely cup of coffee.
You were saying it before, and you're 100% correct. At least in my lifetime, I can see it. The coffee experience that's being offered to people is elevated. I don't know if it started with Starbucks.
It could have been. Yeah, I think so.
I want to say that it didn't though, because I want to say that this place is born out of somebody's natural curiosity.
Right.
Their desire to bring coffee experience. maybe Starbucks paved the way for people to do that because they elevated the place. However, I love the fact that people are taking a chance. The places that we go to, they're taking a chance on bringing that same experience to their neighborhood. Right? So everybody who drives Manaloka Road to get out to, you know, Brick Boulevard, right? They stop by this place. Come in here. Come in here. Say hi. Meet Chris. Meet Tom.
Yeah.
Let them pour you a shot. Start with the flat white.
Guys, this place is hot. I mean, yeah, no, you can't see it, but there's a lot of people.
And it's, does it make sense though that it's the morning? Like this is
No, if it's not a good place, it would not be mine. Because there's a lot of other coffee options on this road
that we passed.
That we passed.
They're not being frequent.
Like,
and this place is.
I'm like, we should go to that place. Kyle's like, nope, we're going to Fahrenheit. I'm like, we should go to that place. He's like, nope, Fahrenheit, here we come.
And we found this place again, guys, from Google.
Yeah.
Okay. Good reviews, amazing reviews. We got like 35 reviews,
Amazing
like 4.9 stars,
Yeah.
and they've only been open for I don't even know how long to give them credit for.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a good cup of coffee. I have to say, it's very good. And the guys are so nice. They're very
Yes.
friendly. The people are nice too. I think when you are nice, you kind of like attract nice people as well. Yeah.
100%.
Because everyone online is very friendly. Everyone here is it seems very nice to nice people, so it's good. It's good. So in terms of if you are in the area, locals, and you want to come out and enjoy a really great coffee experience, come to Fahrenheit, check it out. And again, I always say, like, you don't have to have, like, you can just bounce around to different coffee shops and just see different places. That's a good thing to do. You don't have to, you can have your favorite, or you could just try different places. It's just good, like pizza. You could have your favorite, you could try different pizza places. You have good ice cream places, you could try different ice cream. Oh, you guys, I love an ice cream. But you could try different, so you can have, like, maybe one day you feel like going to one place, one day you feel like going to someplace else. With it, you could, you know, give everybody a chance. Or you could be that person that you just go to one person. It's up to you, whatever you like. So you don't have to, like, you know, we're here to give you the choice. Like, if you want to check out other places and you're like, you know, I don't want to go all the way to Brick, come to Brick.
Yes. Yes. There's a wave, a current that keeps people. And they just, I don't know, it feels like you get caught up in that current. I get caught up in it. I find myself, you know, a couple days in a row, same thing.
Yeah, I
make myself the same cup of coffee. Then, when we do this, I feel the excitement.
Yeah.
I'm going to try something new.
Yes, I did that this morning. I was like, I didn't drink any coffee today because I was like, you know what, I want to really enjoy the experience. And I'm here to try something new. And I have to say, we drive all over the place. And when to get there, it's like, oh, but when we get there, it's like, I'm so glad we came. Like, I'm so glad.
Like vacation.
Yeah.
You know, vacation is something new. Yeah, you go to Wild. You've always stayed at the same place. The beach is great. When you go to Cape Mayville,
Oh my gosh.
you go to Ocean City, Maryland. When you go to, you know, Outer Banks, Carolinas, you're like, is the drive long? Have your kids thrown stuff at you? Are they asking a bunch of times, are we there yet? Did you pull over 6 times to pee? Yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh.
when you get there, though, it's the best. So bringing that locally, bringing it to coffee, yeah, you're passing by a Starbucks and you're like, ooh, I could have had my coffee already. But yo, you can't have this coffee.
Right.
You can't have the time that these guys have put into it. They're serving everybody, they're asking your name. This guy poured me a cup of coffee just because I was interested in doing genuinely interested.
He didn't know. He didn't know that we were doing
He didn't know us. We
We
don't
didn't know.
advertise
We didn't
ourselves.
advertise. We don't come in. We don't tell anyone anything. We literally order a cup of coffee and we sit down.
We want the raw experience.
Yeah, we don't say who we are. So no one knows who we are. We just get a cup of coffee and sit down. And he was so genuinely nice to us.
And then, so now that you know that we just kind of walk in and we're just like, we're here, every time that we've had a great experience, it's been live.
Yeah.
They don't know we're coming. So if we say that there's nice people, a nice vibe, a nice environment, we've experienced day one live. And we're not going to recommend, we're not going to talk about places that we wouldn't come back to over and over again.
Right, because if we didn't have a good experience, you just wouldn't hear about it.
If we didn't have a good experience, I would still invite people to try it.
If we didn't have a good experience, we'd come back again.
Absolutely.
We would come back again. Maybe they and I always believe this person was having a bad day.
Sure.
Because we're all human, so I would definitely give them another chance. But so far, knock on wood, we've had a good experience.
I'm a baseball person.
Right.
So like free strikes.
Yes.
I'll come back and I'll try something different.
Yeah.
Try something different. Maybe I'll try the same thing and see if it was prepared.
Yeah. It's packed. So you want to do coming in? Was it fun facts?
I would love to. For brick facts.
I pulled brick facts. We've been in brick. A couple of times now, so I'm gonna just tell you what I've learned from Brick so far. Brick is situated in the Jersey Shore region in Asian County, and Brick is a mix of technical community and coastal lifestyle, like canals and inlets, and I would say it's a really great place if you're a boater or if you're a water enthusiast, because it has that section of Brick. And I don't think a lot of people know about Brick, that it has that water. It's known as being a water town. Yeah, but it is. But it is. If you look on the map on Brick, it has a really big water map. So it is water. If you're a water enthusiast, this is where you want to come to Brick. And in terms of home prices, it's about it goes from $300,000 all the way up to $2 million. So it's a really great place. It's a good place if you're different economic levels. You can find a home that fits your needs in Brick. And that's it about Brick.
There's so much here.
There is, but
It's growing.
Yeah.
This wasn't here. Only here a couple months.
We've gone to so many different, in terms of like where we've gone to so many different coffee shops. It's a growing town, and you can tell when you drive past it, you see a lot of new construction growing into a lot of stores. Yes, they're doing a lot here. So it's a nice place to, I guess you can be part of the history of it growing. If you come here now, you could be in like boots on the ground kind of thing. You're like, oh yeah, I remember when there was nothing there. Now there is something there. When you go down 70, OMG, this place is like,
I know.
You're like, when was that? When did they do that?
I know.
When did they do that?
Home Sense Plaza?
Oh my God.
Home Sense Plaza. Walmart. That wasn't here.
Because if I had friends coming from up north, and you say, oh, you're probably going to say, get off the Brick, and then there's so much to do. Like there's a Commons, there's a reservoir, there's a plaza, there's so much to do. And then they get here, they're like, oh, okay, because people always say, South Palms River has a little bit sleepy. It's not sleepy here. There's things to do here. It's definitely a bustling, and again, you can get this place has that contemporary vibe. So it has that urban style to it, and it has that small town value that not everyone has.
Yeah. There's like communities within communities. I would say, yes, I'm sweating.
Yeah, what's going on? Because it's like,
That's not blowing on me.
oh, because I'm like, I'm freezing. I'm sweating. I have my thing. I'm trying to be cool about it, but he's like, I'm looking at you.
You know what it is? It might be.
Coffee. Because I'm like, when we sat here, it's freezing over here. We're right by the
Never have something this strong first thing in the morning.
Okay, this is strong. Coffee.
This is good coffee though.
Yeah.
You were saying about this feels like a community within a community.
Yeah.
Like people who live local to here, they're pouring.
Oh God.
That's the other thing I love about coffee places. I never used to understand why somebody would open something. Why a coffee shop?
Right. The Dunkin' Donuts. Right.
I'm not rebelling against it.
Yeah.
I'm not rebelling against stuff. If you like it,
Yeah. We're not saying anything bad about the big change, but what we're saying is that right.
brew local. Like,
And you can get this in. Not that there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know what to say. It's different. You know what? No, I'm gonna say it. This is it. I want my coffee poured by somebody like Chris.
I love small businesses. We're a small business also, and for me, it's like I would love it if people came and drove for miles to come see me and use my services in terms of our business. So I love the fact that I could do things like that. I don't know who he is, but I love to give him my money, right?
Yo, I was just thinking that. When I pull up to a Dunkin' drive-thru, I don't know who I'm supporting.
Because it is a franchise, so it is a small business that's open that's doing the Dunkin', so there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, this
When
guy,
we come in here, though,
Right.
you and I, anybody, any of you come in here, you're supporting them. You can see them, talk to them, understand
the
them.
other corporate places, they have that engine and that name recognition, so they already have built-in customers already. These guys don't have built-in customers.
That's the thing.
Right.
You're just learning their name.
Right.
You know the name, right?
Right.
Starts with a D.
And they're
ends
such
in
likable
function.
people. I don't know them. We've never met them before.
Nope.
But they seem so likable, which is nice.
We never met them before.
Never met them.
Hey man, I want you to try our coffee.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you like?
Yes. He didn't have to. He could have just been like, here, you know, whatever you
He
want.
could have been like, hey, I'll pour you your coffee.
Because I said, I originally asked him for coffee, and he said, he's like, wait a second. We'll try to find it. And I
You
was
ever
like,
been here?
okay.
You ever been here before?
Right.
You look like somebody I never seen. That was the thing. He spotted us. He's like,
Yeah.
you never been here a day in your life, have you?
So yeah, that was really nice. So he was definitely, so yeah, we definitely, I love supporting small business. So, and that's what we're doing. We support small business.
Speaking of small businesses, that's like, you find things.
Yes.
And I help fund them.
Right. So finding and funding. So I'm the finder. I can find you a house. I can find you a buyer for you. Sharon McKenzie-Venning. And equally important, Kyle Farrell, the funder. He's a loan officer. He can help you find any kind of financing information, financing deals, financing loan information. He's the funder. Kyle Farrell, the funder. Sharon McKenzie-Venning, the funder.
We've got these spaces covered for you guys.
Yes.
We're not responsible for finding this beautiful place for these awesome people. If you have a business dream, if you have a housing dream, we're here to help you find it and fund it.
Yeah, and again, we always say use the moniker local neighborhood experts. And we love the neighborhood and we want to just navigate through the neighborhood and show you all of the cool spots to look at. Even if you live here and you don't feel comfortable going to different places, we will be that person for you and look for those places for you. And if you're new to the neighborhood, we want to show you the places as well. So it's for two types of people that are moving here or people that already live here. So don't feel like I live here already. I don't need to watch this show. No.
If you live here and you don't know about this place,
Yeah.
I hope we taught you something. If somebody you know is moving here and they're like, oh man, like what's cool around here? Show them this video.
Yeah.
Right? Show them this coffee place. Show them any of the places that we've spotlighted.
Yeah.
Hopefully our mission of trying to be your local neighborhood experts is showing you something, bringing you spots that you can try. So that, you can experience more people than you do. I feel like Mr. Rogers one of the things, but,
Am I taking off my jacket?
Oh, what should be my name? He was on it.
Oh yes, he was. Love Mr. Rogers.
I think you create a stronger community. You create a much stronger community if you interact with everybody in you.
Oh yeah. Right. Well, that's why I say we're the local neighborhood realtor, local neighborhood loan officer, because we're in the neighborhood, and it's not just a thing that we're saying, it's actually a thing. Like when I see a customer client, they're talking to me and they're asking me about where can I go to eat, where's a good place to go to get ice cream, where's a good place to go get pizza, where's a good place. I can rattle off.
Where do we get our nails? Where do we do tires?
I could
Hey,
rattle
contests.
off names because we actually go to these places. So people will call us and they'll tell us, hey Sharon and Kyle, you should go here, you should go there, and then we go and we have our own. Of course, this is our opinion, but but that's what you're asking for. You're asking for my opinion.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna ask me, I'm not just gonna Google it. We actually went to these places.
Speaking of shout outs and recommendations, my friend was just at Bagel Country in Howell. Bagel Country on Route 9 in Howell. And then there is another coffee place up there on the way to Howell that I said we gotta try.
Yeah, we're gonna go all over. So
Should we go to Monmouth?
Monmouth
our next season?
Yeah, next season we're probably going to do Monmouth, mostly Monmouth next season. Because we did Ocean County. I know, it's crazy.
What else do we have to talk about?
I just wanted to do the real estate tips. So one thing I want to talk about in real estate, I think is so true. Because I think it's true for me because I'm guilty of this. You know how they say nose blind?
Okay.
I think you're house blind. House blind in the sense that room by room, you've gotten so used to the room that you don't see the repairs that you have to do. So like in my house, I'm just gonna love the title, but like you know, like these little things in the rooms that you gotta fix, but you've seen it so long, you don't really realize it. So when you have a house, you have to look at the minor things, the little things, like maybe there's a nick in the wall, or maybe there's like the switch, the light switch that needs to be changed. Right, you've gotten used to if you're thinking about selling, these are little things that you have to do as a home seller, so you want to make the house look the best possible light. So I feel like you have to, as a home seller, go into room by room and start looking at it thoughtfully and say, you know what? Yes, I've been used to that crack in the ceiling, but maybe I need to like putty that up.
Can I time you out?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Help you
Go
perspective?
ahead.
That's what you invite professionals for the objective opinion. They're not telling you that your house is terrible,
Right.
or
Right.
they're playing objective. Like, hi, the sellers, the buyers that I work with,
Yes.
right? This is what they see. This is what they look.
Yes.
This is what home inspectors are going to come talk
Yes.
about. This is what the buyers are going to talk about. How do you want your home to present?
Yes.
So just helpful.
Yeah.
It's helpful.
Yeah.
Take the blinders off. And
Yes.
say, oh goodness, yeah, we should fix that crap.
Right, and that's what happens. And a lot of times, people they just see it all the time, and they got used to it, so they're not saying to themselves, "Oh, you know what? I gotta fix this."
It's love. You love your house.
So-
When you love something, you look at it.
And even sometimes when you go into a house and the house is a little bit cluttered, and you talk to the client, the client's like, "It's not cluttered."
Yeah.
And you're like,
Okay.
"But you just have to remove a couple of things here and there." It's not so. Yeah. So I think that we as humans, we get, I guess, house blind.
Yes.
And I think that we have to sometimes, like you just said, get the professional to come in and tell you, have the tough talk, and tell you maybe we need to repair the wall, maybe we need to declutter the space, maybe we need to. But I really think sometimes you really have to look at the house objectively every so often and say, okay, I gotta fix this, I gotta fix this.
That is
That's
a
my
great
tip.
tip.
That's your tip.
That is great. My tip is a little similar to that. When you are going to buy a house, you're a first time home buyer. You have the blinders on how much money you throw into it, right? You gotta take the blinders off and you gotta look at where your money's going.
Yeah.
You're gonna talk to somebody, professional, be like, do you have a budget?
Right.
Which comes back to you have a budget. The house, you have to put your dollars towards it. A house is gonna have a heater, a roof, something, anything that can go wrong.
Yeah.
And if you don't know where your money is going and you're just trying to like, your money controls you versus you control your money, you don't want to be helpful. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're like having to rely on credit cards back. So, like taking the blinders off, so you can sell your house. If you've been living kind of like a fun, young lifestyle, now you're gonna buy a house. I would encourage you to budget your money. Know where your money goes for at least 90 days, 30 to 90 days. Okay, take a good snapshot of it and see if you're ready. You gotta have money behind. You want to be able to pivot.
Yes.
Right? You want to be able to pivot if something comes up and not have to stress and not have to worry. Just stress kills you. And homes are expensive. So if you can do the work in advance, if you can educate yourself in advance, it's going to make the process a lot easier. We're here to help. I've
So,
met
yeah.
some people who are
So you gotta. So again, we're easy to find. You can Google us. I'm Sharon McKenzie-Venning. I'm a realtor. Kyle Farrell, he's the loan officer. We're easy to find. You can just Google our name. You know what? I Googled my name the other day. OMG. I'm all everywhere. You can find me. And Kyle Farrell, you put Kyle Farrell, your name pops up. He's the first one that pops up. So we are so easy to find. You can Google us, you can find us on Facebook, you can find us on Instagram. I mean, you can find us. So we're not hard to find.
Shout out Ron Leonard and CrossCountry Mortgage for making it very easy to find.
You can find us online. So you have a question, even if it's a small question. Even I have people DM me for the smallest things. I love it. Hey, I'll answer you. Even people say, I can't believe the quick response. We respond very quickly. So just reach out to us and we can talk you through anything that you need to talk about.
We love her. We love her.
I love talking to people. So even if you don't have to be interested in buying a house, you don't have to be interested in selling a house. If you just want to talk to us, we will talk to you. But if you want a house, we can help you with that. If you're looking for a loan, if you're looking for some kind of financing option.
If you are looking for a great cup of coffee, you come here.
Yes.
Houses, loans,
Coffee.
okay? For sure.
What's the deal?
Oh my God, did she finish her coffee
I'm
already?
done. I'm done.
We're in Brick. I've said it before. Okay? You go to bricktownship.net. That's where you're going to find all your calendars. That's where you're going to find, hey, is somebody having, sale fest? Is somebody having crab fest? Somebody having something to get together. Get involved with your community. Are they asking for donations? Right? How can you get involved? You're in Brick, bricktownship.net. Equally important, I don't know if these guys are, maybe they are. Okay, brickchamber.com. Become a part of your local chamber of commerce. These guys start telling people about the delicious coffee they're pouring, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay? Get involved with your local community. People like Sharon, right? Myself, we're part of the Toms River Chamber of Commerce. I think we can both attest. We meet incredible human beings there.
Yes.
Great business owners that have done. Don't be afraid. People on the bottom compete. People on the top collaborate.
Yes.
Don't be afraid to walk in that
I
room
like
and do.
that. I like that. That's like deep thoughts by Kyle Farrell.
I stole that from somebody.
That's a good one. I like that one. I really like that. Yeah, it's true.
Didn't you just call that woman? We were just talking. You called that woman to be like,
Oh yeah.
unit listed.
Yes.
We talked to
Yeah. Collaboration. Yeah.
She shared with you.
Yeah.
Hey, just want to let you know, here's what you learned. Now you have insight.
Yeah.
Now you're stronger, faster, wiser.
Yeah, because also real estate agents, they always feel like they have to fight for these leads or whatever. I'm not like that. I'm very open. If you need information from me, if I can share, I can collaborate. I'm all about that. Even loan officers, I'll tell Kyle that loan officer reaches out to me and he goes, "Oh, that's cool." He's not like, "No." He's like, that's great. Like, we have to be able to collaborate. This is the world is small and the more people you know, the better. Yeah.
And you know what else I don't see? I don't see that competition in any of the shops that we work in.
No.
None of these guys, not a single shop that we have been in, has ever said, "Oh,
Don't
place
go
is
there."
tough." Yeah, never, not once. Okay, and we could rattle off every place we've been. Never, not once have they poo-pooed another place.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna shit on anybody else. We're all in this together.
Yeah.
We're looking to do the same thing. So if we can help with homes or loans, great. If you want help with coffee, come to Fahrenheit.
Yes.
If you want to hang out, you want to chill, you want to bring your kids, come here. This is 10 out of 10 would highly recommend. You leave a Google review.
Yeah.
See you guys here.
That's like guys.
You gotta shout out somebody. You need a shout out.
I don't have any. After the show is over, I had 5 people pop
Oh
up.
yeah, we're gonna be in the car and be like, "Oh man, we should shout out that person."
I got nothing.
Nope. Today's easy. We're gonna shout out Fahrenheit Coffee Company
Yes.
for opening up, taking a chance for delicious coffee, and shout out Chris and Tom for being incredible hosts.
Yes.
Thanks for having us, and I hope you guys stop by. If you do, please leave a comment, please leave a thumbs up. Let us know what you ordered. Let us know how you liked it. We want to know if you guys are just watching us or actually,
Listening to us.
listening to us and coming to try this delicious coffee.